Some call it the grand deception of the century. The Tigray People Liberation Front, also known as TPLF, stole hundreds of millions of dollars of aid money intended for the starved people of Tigray. This shocking revelation, gone underreported to protect governments, multi-billion-dollar humanitarian aid industry, celebrities, and prominent individuals. In November 2020, TPLF attacked Ethiopian army, triggering the civil war. It was a terrible miscalculation. Thousands killed, millions displaced, and the economic impact is in the billions. The TPLF's hope of advancing Addis Ababa and Asmara evaporated within weeks, and they resorted to Plan B, waging a propaganda campaign against Ethiopia using Western media, freelance journalists, pseudo-academics, and lobbyists. Barely weeks into the war, claims of weaponization of famine began to flood the Western media. 1. Here's a video of TPLF chairman Meles Zenawi asking for aid.
Why is it so desperate?
Because the people that I am fighting for are dying because of lack of food. They are hardworking. The urgent need of feeding the people and the equally urgent need of...
Tekelewini Asefa still serves as an executive director of REST.
We are getting so little help from the outside. Hundreds of thousands of Tigrayans are at a point of starvation. What we can do, because we have nothing food for them. I know the suffering will get worse. We heard from radio that Ethiopia is getting a lot of aid from outside. I know that our people won't get anything unless they send it through Sudan.
Here's how TPLF perpetrated the scam and exploited the charitable instinct and generosity of the international community. TPLF operatives posed as grain merchants and solicited business from NGOs in Sudan, where most of the aid effort was taking place. These merchants showed these NGOs a stockpile of grain in warehouses, which are owned by the TPLF. Payments would be made to the grain merchant, and it would be handed over to REST representatives. Guess what? The TPLF would keep the cash and the grain. Simple and sweet.
The area reached the starving. The rest went to buy weapons. As well as buying weapons, it's claimed that the money went to build up the political machine that took Meles Zenawi to power. He's still Prime Minister and would not speak to the BBC about these claims.